Wow, okay, miracle has happened, people. What I might do is very soon is stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, but I might end up streaming most of The Last of Us on YouTube and just stream this on Twitch Last of Us on Twitch and this on YouTube. But I know the videos on Twitch will probably go after a while, but I'm trying to save them all on there permanently. And I know the YouTube ones do go on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, we are back, people. We are back a little bit later than normal, but we've been streaming a lot on Twitch the last couple of days, and hope my mods understand. I hope my mods are out there listening, so you can modify stuff on my Twitch channel as well as on here. It'd be greatly appreciated. And the two mods that want to help me, I know I have to pay them, so they will get paid when I have the finances, okay? Because and that's. But I have to get something out of it too. Like I have to earn a crust as well, so we have to work that out between the three of us, Okay, the two female mods that were offering to help. Okay, it's 11 minutes past 5. I just have to check my dinner a second. On the 7th of April, 2025. Yeah, I'm gonna do a screen check because I'm gonna add this. Oh shit! Did I just press the thing? Ah, damn! I can't do it now. Okay. I was about to do a screenshot of the guides, for Snooker, and do add that so that when I'm doing Snooker19 that comes up when I'm playing Snooker19. I wish somebody would help me with that, and then when I'm doing The Last of Us, that I can do a screenshot of a character playing on, so if I'm playing as a few characters, I can add them all into the screenshot together, say in a photo shot or something, and then I don't know how you do all that. That's what I want to know. That's what I want the mods for, to help me to do all that stuff, and then to have a nice intro, like my name and lights, and have a lovely intro, a little bit of music. There'll be more music course on Twitch and won't be on YouTube, but if I end up streaming The Last of Us back on YouTube, then I'd be happy, If that's where I have more subscribers. Then thank you, I want to say, to the two new people that subscribed. I don't know, was it the two people that unsubscribed the other day and then subscribed back again? Thank you. But I know that people seem to interact with me more on YouTube than they do on Twitch. So I'll be back momentarily with the snooker. I'm just going to check my dinner because it's in the air fryer right now. I'm trying my best to eat healthy. I know it's not healthy what I'm eating today. It's chicken tikka masala, but it's something. It's medicine, Okay, I'll be back in a moment, people. Okay. We're back. Chicken is frozen solid for some reason. Considering took it out of the freezer a couple of hours ago. But anyway, hopefully it'll defrost and then we can mix it with the rice and the stuff for the chicken masala and put it into the air fryer. Just let it defrost a bit more. It's going to be late dinner for me today. Okay, we're going to continue here with Snooker19 with Steve McGuire and Karen Wilson. Of course, that's the character I'm playing, as Karen Wilson. Advance the next round of the Championship League 7. This is Group Stage Match 2, the 6 all together matches.
Welcome back. So it's time for Match 2 of this Championship League group stage.
There is. Wait a second, let me pause
Thank you,
this
ladies
for a
and
second.
gentlemen. The first frame, Stephen Maguire to break.
Just letting you know, there is the qualifiers. There's 4 or 5 or 6 qualifying matches on. They're on Discovery Plus and TNT Sports and Eurosport Extra. If you have the thing, and of course you have to get somebody to set up the channels for you. If you have an Android box, you get them that way. TNT Sports, and you don't have to pay a penny. I just pay the yearly subscription for the channels, which is €60 that I'm paying now a year, which was pricey enough. I was paying 69 before on the other app because it was, it was a little bit different to this one. So, and it was on a different device, so that's why this one's a little bit cheaper because it's on a different device. So I don't know. But anyway, that's what I'm paying. I paid it now, so I don't have to pay now until next year, until April next year. So just letting you know, the snooker is on TNT Sports. But like I said, get an Android boy and and if you want that person's information, let me know. And I've said it before, I'm not trying to advertise on here. And they will help you get all them channels. And then you're golden. Then you just pay them the yearly subscription rather than paying, whatever you're paying for Discovery Plus. I don't even use that anymore. I can't even get into the sports section of that anyway. So, okay, here we go. Play a little bit of Snooker19 and then we'll probably try and play a little bit of The Last of Us in a little while. And hope that it works. Like I said, we have to let my chicken defrost for a while, probably an hour or so, and then see what it's like. The rice is cooked anyway, so it's just a matter of cooking the chicken and the sauce with the chicken and then we're golden.
That's a good opening, Red.
Just making sure that this is still streaming, which it is. This is the only thing you have to do on YouTube compared to when you have to make sure your thing is streaming on Twitch. You don't need to make sure because it's streaming the majority of the time, But we need to just focus now.
8.
Enjoy this, and I hope Karen Wilson, no offense to all the other players in tour, but I hope Karen Wilson wins the World Championships again this year. I'd be delighted for him.
So close. He needed some luck there, and he didn't get it.
I would be so happy for him if he won again this year.
Karen Wilson,
I really would be.
8.
Think about it, the 19th of April till the 5th of May. I'm just going to remind you people, but right now,
1.
As in it starts today, the 7th of April, until the 17th of April for the next 10 days. The qualifiers are on. So today until Thursday, just before the World Championship starts. Qualifiers are on every single day, 10 a.m., 11 or 12 or something.
8.
Something like that, and then 2:30, and then in the evening time too. Rianne Evans is actually playing later on. I think she's down in her match, but they're all on.
Stephen Maguire, 8.
It's just, like I said before, they're bound to be
tricky pot along the cushion
on
here.
YouTube at some stage as well,
What a magnificent pot that is.
Anyway,
he's left that a little bit more tricky than he would have liked.
1. Eight. Nine. Well, it goes. Half a chance here. Excellent pot. Superb.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
15. So, this pot's into the right corner. In it goes.
That's ended up more awkward than he would have wanted.
16. $20. He'll want this to drop into the centre pocket. Great shot.
He's cueing extremely well here.
21. He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket. 23.
Kyron Wilson, 23.
That's not the best shot I've seen. He fancies this red.
Impressive shot with the rest.
One.
Well, he's taking this black on. Tremendous potting.
Well, he couldn't have played that any better. Superb positional shot.
8.
That's a bad miss. He should have potted that.
Kyron Wilson, 8. One.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket. That's a beauty.
8. Nine. $15. $16. Stephen Maguire, 16.
It's half a chance, but a chance nonetheless. What a pot!
And the cue ball has finished very nicely.
1. Seven.
Well, he's taking it on. That's a top shot. Outstanding potting.
Superb cue ball control there. Ideal position.
8.
He just wants to slot this into the middle pocket.
$12.
He's taking this on. Beautifully done.
He really looks in fine form at the moment.
13.
He's playing the pot here.
$16.
Contact with the green ball. Avoidable contact as well.
Foul and a miss. Kyron Wilson, 16. Stephen Maguire, 4.
So, this pot into the right corner. Excellent pot.
1.
Not an easy one, but a half chance. Brilliant shot.
6.
This should be easy enough. Well positioned for the green.
8. $11. $15. $20. 26.
So, just this for the frame.
Frame conceded. Frame, Stephen Maguire.
That's the frame in the bag.
Well, he's taken the lead here.
Thank you. The second frame, Kyron Wilson to break.
He's taking this red on.
Well, that's not ideal. He's not finished in a great position, that's for sure.
1. Stephen Maguire, 1. One.
Not the best shot.
8.
This isn't easy.
Close, but not quite.
Kyron Wilson, 8.
Well, he's playing this into the left middle pocket.
One.
He just wants to slot this into the middle pocket. Well, an excellent pot.
Four. Five.
The long pot's on, and he's going for it. No, not quite. Pretty close, though, but that won't provide any solace.
Stephen Maguire, 5.
He's playing for the right corner here. Not the ideal result, but it could have been worse.
1.
Tough shot coming up.
Oh, that's a top shot. Outstanding potting.
What about that for a positional shot? Perfect.
3.
He's playing this into the right centre pocket. Beautiful.
Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
4.
He's going for it.
Ten.
That was the risk.
Foul. Kyron Wilson, 10. Stephen Maguire, 4. One.
This is tough.
No, not this time.
Stephen Maguire, 1. One.
He's looking at the pot into the left centre.
7.
This really is tricky.
What a top pot that was.
Excellent positional play there. Inch perfect.
8.
So, this pot into the right corner. What a top pot that was.
Brimming with confidence and on a bit of a roll at the moment.
14.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner. That's a great pot.
Wonderful shot. Well played.
19. $20.
He's going for the left corner pocket.
$26.
Not an easy one, but a half chance. Missed pot.
Kyron Wilson, 26.
Well, it goes. Half a chance here. Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
Yes, he'll be very pleased with that shot. What can he do here?
1.
He's taking it on.
Well, that's an unforced error.
7.
Just wants to get the cue ball safe here. He'll be disappointed with that.
Kyron Wilson, 7.
Decent position to take on a colour here.
1.
Well, he lost control of the cue ball there. He's played that poorly.
3.
That was a really tough shot, and it hasn't worked out all that well.
Stephen Maguire, 3.
This is the key shot. If this goes in, you fancy him for the frame. Not the best shot.
One.
He'll be fuming about that.
4.
He'll be disappointed with that. This is a chance.
Stephen Maguire, 4.
No issues there.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
1. Eight.
This really is tricky.
Ten.
This won't be easy.
13.
This really is tricky.
Fabulous pot.
22.
Well, he's taking it on. Well, an excellent pot.
Really well played.
28. $35. And the frame, Kyron Wilson.
That is the frame.
Honours even, and this is developing into a really tight match.
Thank you. The third frame, Stephen Maguire to break.
This is a challenging shot along the cushion.
One.
Well, no surprises here with the long pot attempt. Another trademark crunching long pot.
6.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner. And in it goes.
Well, he's lost the cue ball a touch. Would have wanted that under better control, really.
7.
This really is tricky.
That's a top shot.
He seems full of confidence at the moment.
13.
He's lining this one up to the middle pocket.
Kyron Wilson, 13.
This should be straightforward enough.
One.
Nicely onto a red.
8.
That's a pretty poor attempt, really.
Stephen Maguire, 8.
This is really tricky.
Brilliant. Simply brilliant.
That's great cue ball control. Excellent position.
1.
He's lining this one up to the middle pocket.
Six.
He's lining up the long red to the corner here.
Seven. Kyron Wilson, 7.
That's careless and a foul.
Foul. Kyron Wilson, 4.
He's chosen to play on here.
This is no gimme.
Tremendous pot. Brilliant.
Just look at that for a positional shot. Superb.
1. Three. 4.
He's aiming for the left corner here. No problem there.
Excellent cueing.
10.
Not an easy one, but a half chance. That's a tremendous pot.
Position looks very good here. He's played that very well.
11.
He's lining this up into the left centre pocket.
17.
Tricky shot here.
That's well played with the rest.
18.
Lost the cue ball a tad there.
21. Kyron Wilson, 21. One. Seven.
He's taking on the long red to the corner pocket. What a great demonstration of cue power.
8. 14. 15.
He'll want this to drop into the centre pocket.
21.
Position looks good for a colour.
22.
Gently does it.
That's an unforced error. He'll be fuming about that.
Stephen Maguire, 22.
Very tricky shot coming up.
What a great shot that is.
He couldn't have played that any better.
1.
That could be better.
7.
So the long red to the corner pocket. No, not this time.
Kyron Wilson, 7.
He's taking on the long red to the corner pocket. Tremendous pot.
1. Four.
This looks relatively straightforward.
6.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner? That's an excellent pot.
9.
He's played that very well.
Stephen Maguire, 9.
He needs to be careful of not overhitting this. That's not a good result. It was a very tough shot, though.
Foul and a miss. Stephen Maguire, 6.
Nicely done.
4. 9.
Well, this'll clinch the frame. That's really close, but not quite close enough.
Stephen Maguire, 9.
He might pay for that error. Let's see how this develops.
Foul. Stephen Maguire, 6.
A little luck required here. Great cueing there.
Six.
This pot for the frame. No, not this time. Close, but a miss nonetheless.
Kyron Wilson, 6.
The cue ball is finished up in a very safe position.
If this goes in, that'll be the frame.
7. And the frame, Kyron Wilson.
Well played to take that frame.
He's got a one-frame advantage now, and will be looking to build on that lead by taking this next frame.
He has, but it's only a slender lead.
Half a chance here.
That is a quality opening red.
1.
Would you believe it?
Six.
Not what he intended at all. That's a poor shot.
Kyron Wilson, 6.
What a top shot that is.
1. Six.
Well, it goes. Half a chance. Outstanding pot. That's right out of the top drawer.
Position looks pretty good to me.
7.
Oh, tremendous pot.
He'll be happy with that. Top shot.
12.
Nicely onto the colour.
13. 19.
Challenging pot along the cushion here. He'll be looking to tighten up his game here.
Stephen Maguire, 19. One.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner?
Not the quality we'd expect from a player of his skills.
Kyron Wilson, 1.
Decent position to take on a colour here.
1.
That's a terrible miss.
Stephen Maguire, 1.
This is a half chance. Oh, that's a top quality shot with the wrist. Not easy at all.
One.
Well, he's taking it on. That was a strange choice of shot there.
5.
He's taking the red on.
Kyron Wilson, 5.
Well, not perfect position.
1.
Nicely positioned for the red.
8. 9. 16. 17.
He'll want this to drop into the centre pocket. Excellent shot.
Great cueing.
23. 24.
Not what he intended at all. That's a poor shot.
Stephen Maguire, 24.
This is not easy.
Tremendous pot.
One. Six. Seven.
Very tricky shot coming up.
I'm not sure what happened there, but that's a poor shot.
14.
He could have played that better.
Kyron Wilson, 14. One. Four.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
Stephen Maguire, 4.
I think he's looking at the lowest risk escape here. That's beautifully judged.
He'll want fine control over the pace of this shot. He's left a chance. It's not easy, but a chance nonetheless. He's tempted by this red. That's really close, but not quite close enough.
This won't be easy.
Oh, so close. He needed some luck there, and he didn't get it.
Tricky pot coming up.
One.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
Kyron Wilson, 1.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket. Tremendous shot.
What a wonderful pot.
2.
That should mean no way back into this frame for his opponent.
5. Stephen Maguire, 5.
Very tricky shot coming up.
4.
One frame required to finish off the match. What a great opportunity.
Yes, this is a great opportunity to close out the match.
Thank you to 5th frame, Stephen Maguire to break. One.
Really well played.
7. 8.
Unforced error. That's a bad miss.
Stephen Maguire, 8.
He's lining this one up to the middle pocket.
He'll want to try and tighten up his game a little.
He's looking at this red. What a beauty!
He'll be very happy with the position here.
1.
He's aiming for the left corner here. That's a top shot. Well played.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
7. 8. 13.
He just wants this to drop gently into the pocket.
He'll be fuming about that.
Stephen Maguire, 13. One.
He's lining this one up to the middle pocket.
7.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket. No issues there.
8.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
14.
Yes, he's taking the pot on. Great pot!
15.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
I'm pretty sure that's not the position he was intending.
22.
Playing this with plenty of power.
Wow, what a pot that is!
Excellent positional play there. Inch perfect.
23.
Well, I'm not sure that's what he intended.
30.
Looking to run this along the cushion. That was no more than a half chance, but he made it look simple. Great stuff.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
31.
That's a pretty careless foul there.
Foul. Kyron Wilson, 31. Stephen Maguire, 7.
Tricky pot, no doubt.
One.
He's playing the safety here.
Stephen Maguire, 1.
This is a tricky one along the cushion.
One.
We know what a prolific long potter he is, so I'd assume he'd take this on. Great shot.
Very nicely done.
6. Seven.
This isn't easy.
Well, he lost control of the cue ball there. He'll be annoyed with that.
10.
Costly error? Well, let's see what happens here.
Foul. Kyron Wilson, 10. Stephen Maguire, 5.
Nicely onto the colour.
1. Eight.
Well positioned for the green.
9. 12. $13.
Not really what he was intending. He lost position here.
Stephen Maguire, 20.
Half a chance here. That hasn't really worked out at all.
Two.
He doesn't want to play this with too much pace. That's a pretty poor attempt.
Foul and a miss. Kyron Wilson, 2. Stephen Maguire, 4.
Half a chance here. He'll be disappointed with that shot.
3.
Lining up the brown.
Seven.
Tricky pot coming up. Well, I think he's lost position here.
12.
This isn't easy. Oh, wonderful shot.
$18. Kyron Wilson, 18. Seven. Frame and match Kyron Wilson.
And with that, he's into the semi-final.